Ito ang Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang naiba at kakaibang plataforma sa digital broadcast. Mula Luzon, Visayas, Mindanao hanggang sa iba't ibang dako ng mundo. Broad Streamcast Communicators, ang sandigan ng sambayanan mula sa walang labis at walang kulang na pagbabalita, paglilingkod, maglalahad ng mga mapagbuong komentaryo at usaping pambayan para sa kapakanan ng karamihan. Broad Streamcast Communicators, tuwirang maglilingkod ngayon hanggang sa susunod na henerasyon. Buhay Online, chikahan at kalamang pangkabuhayan. Ating tunghayan, pakinggan at tuklasin ang mga pangyayari at kaganapan sa mundo ng online. Buhay Online, chikahan at kaalamang pangkabuhayan. Alamin ang pinaka-latest trends mula sa trabaho at kung hanggang saan na ang narating ng teknolohiyang ito. At ngayon, narito na ang ating host, ang ating Techie Mami, si Jaye C. Bautista.
Hello. Good morning. Happy Wednesday, everyone. Magandang umaga po sa lahat and welcome po sa Buhay Online. I do not see the names, but welcome whoever's watching from everywhere, from the Philippines to America to anywhere in the world. Salamat po sa mga tututok or sumasali dito sa ating programa. Very good day. Good day to everyone. Happy Wednesday po. And of course, we're here to bring you the latest things, the latest developments in technology, or the latest news about technology, kung ano pong nangyayari sa not only sa Pilipinas, kundi all over the world. The breakthroughs and technologies, of course, we are also reviewing gadgets or technology that we can learn from dito sa ating pong programa. Ano po muna, birthday greetings are in order, no? Happy birthday to Maricel Del Cor Lacap. Maricel Maricel Del Coro o Maricel Chu, happy birthday to you, Celcel. Okay, at saka happy birthday din na Immaculate Conception, Immaculate today, di ba yung Virgin Mary? Holiday for, nung araw, holiday yan pag sa Catholic schools. I don't know right now if it's a holiday still in the Philippines. But, yeah, so happy birthday, Celcel. And mamaya po, meron kaming salo-salo, no? Meron kaming lunch treat from Maricel Del Coro or Maricel Chu. Maricel Del Coro Chu. Alright? So anyway, moving forward po sa ating mga papag-usapan today. Of course, first off, okay, regarding the Philippines, ito po sa travel, because everybody's always interested to know the latest protocols, the latest quarantine things, kasi paiba-iba, diba, habang dumadami or kumukonte ang infections, nag-iiba yung mga quarantine protocols. Ibang tao ayaw magbiyahe because of the 2-week quarantine na kagastusan sa hotels that people have to deal with, right? Like when the Omicron virus started spreading again, some countries resorted back to having 2-week quarantine, like in Japan. Yung mga estudyante ko dyan sa Japan ay gusto man nilang pumunta ng Amerika, they're worried about the 2-week quarantine when they get back to Japan. So anyway, this is naman regarding the Philippines, okay? Just in, okay, very fresh. Immigration reopens the e-gates at NAIA and Clark Airport, okay? The Bureau of Immigration has reopened its e-gates in 2 international airports in anticipation of the expected surge in passenger arrivals for the holiday season, despite the travel restrictions implemented due to Omicron, a variant of the coronavirus disease of COVID. Hi there, Miss Angelica Paz. Happy Wednesday, Angelica. Hello. Happy Wednesday to you. Magandang umaga sa iyo, Miss Angelica. Kasing ganda ka ng umaga. Hello, thank you for always watching. Okay, so going back to what I was saying about immigration opening the e-gates at NAIA and Clark Airport. The Bureau of Immigration has reopened its e-gates in two international airports uh, because of anticipating nga inaantabayanan nila yung holiday season. Talaga namang may surge ng marami talagang umuwi, especially from America, because doon wala namang restrictions na ang travel. Commissioner Jaime Morente said the e-gates would help prevent long queues at the Ninoy Aquino International Airport, NAIA, and Clark International Airport, CIA, in Pampanga when arrivals start to peak in the coming weeks. Because it's only gonna be, it's almost 24 days na lang before Christmas, so nag-uuwi na talaga ngayon, right? We see that domestic travel is little by little bouncing back, and we see the same coming soon for the international travel sector. Itong sabi ni Morente, ang commissioner, no? The Bureau of Immigration, siya ang commissioner ng Bureau of Immigration po, si Jaime Morente. Excuse me. The Bureau of Immigration said that the e-gates will cut the processing time for passengers from the present 45 seconds to as low as 8 seconds. Wow, ganun kabilis. Shit. Morente shared that during the first day of the month, 85% of arrivals were Filipinos, many of which are OFWs and balikbayan. Isa nga sa mga nagbalik 2 weeks ago ay galing sa Hong Kong at may daladalang Omicron. Alright? Afraid. But anyway, na-contain na yun. Okay? So, of the more than 6,000 arrivals during the first day of December, majority are Filipinos. While the numbers remain relatively low, we expect it to slowly rise as we near Christmas and New Year. Okay, syempre, relatively low compared to recent years because of the pandemic, di ba? Marami pa ring takot umuwi. Okay? Thank you very much. Same to you, Miss Angelica. I always wish the best, okay, and safety for everyone. Thank you. He said that kasi nga in December last year, okay, only about 152,000 passengers entered the country, especially sa syempre kasagsagan ng virus, hindi naman talaga nag-uwi ang marami, right? He said that the Bureau of Immigration has put in place several measures, okay, several measures to prepare for the possible rise of arrivals for the holiday season. Okay, lawyer Carlos Capulong, BI Ports Operations Chief, disclosed that Filipino passengers may now pass through the e-gates installed at the immigration arrival areas of all three terminals of NAIA and at the CIA or the Clark International Airport in Angeles City, to prioritize arriving OFWs who are expected to arrive itong month na ito. Okay? Sabi pa ni Morente that he wanted the e-gates revived in order to assure returning Filipinos of faster immigration processing. Okay? So, hindi pa natin nasubukan yan, no? Hindi pa ako umaalis dito 2 taon na. No? So, he added that Morente, okay, di ba sabi niya kasi kailangan ma-facilitate dahil para wag nang iipon-ipon, no? Or mahaba yung pila, ibubuksan na ulit yung mga e-gates, okay? Launched in August 2018, the Bureau of Immigration's e-gates were in operation until March last year when the COVID-19 pandemic prompted the Bureau to suspend the scheme. Kasi nga, yung mga quarantine, yung mga PCR test, ngayon na-facilitate na lahat yun kasi nga, bago kayo magbiyahe, dapat handa na yung PCR test results nyo, okay? Tsaka yung quarantine. Hindi ko na alam ngayon kailang days na lang sa atin, but kung pareho pa rin, right? But anyway, dati kasi na-igsian na to 5 days, right? 3 to 5 days na lang quarantine. I don't know now. But anyway, so that's the news, okay? That's the latest news for you regarding immigration, right? Very good. Okay? So, ano pang magandang balita? Well, yun, ano naman. So, talking, what else regarding the Philippines? Yun na, yung sa immigration. Tapos, tungkol naman sa pandemic ang pag-usapan natin sa Pilipinas, right? Negosyo to, technology tsaka tungkol sa pandemic. Alright, let me look. This subject matter is here, oh. There. Efficient online order fulfillment in connection to the holidays to, okay? Alright, ito ang ating balita. Alright? Efficient online order fulfillment itong holiday season. Ito yung mga online buying, mga orders kasi, di ba, para wag naiipit. Kasi, truth be told, a lot of shipments from other countries are nakatenga dahil yung mga iba talaga sinuspend yung ibang kanilang mga negosyo or operations or naiipon, nakatenga doon sa port or sa clearing ng immigration yung ibang mga packages or mga shipment. But anyway, so GoCommerce helps brands grow with efficient online order fulfillment this holiday season. Okay. While the pandemic has posed significant challenges to most businesses, one company has made it their mission to assist brands in thriving during the pandemic and staying ahead when things return to the new normal. GoCommerce. Ano ang GoCommerce? GoCommerce is an e-commerce enabler that uses technology to help brands maximize their sales potential across multiple selling platforms by creating a tech-enabled, affordable solution for e-commerce fulfillment, making omni-channel commerce easy. Okay? Para to sa mga nag-online selling, reselling, buying. Okay? GoCommerce is an omni-channel e-commerce partner providing end-to-end e-commerce solutions that supercharge brand growth by creating great online buying experiences. Sandali lang, hindi ko makita yung... I'm just gonna get my drink. Okay? Oops. Alright. Anyway, so ayan. Very good. Okay? So, ang GoCommerce, okay, is an e-commerce, sabi ko na nga, is an e-commerce enabler. Okay? Pinafacilitate niya ang e-commerce that helps brands maximize their online sales potential across all channels. Ibig sabihin, anong platform? This includes Shopee, Lazada, Zalora, and even they also have their own website, okay? Para makaabot sa mga target customers and target market, right? GoCommerce now collaborates with 30 brands, including some of the world's largest multinational corporations, as well as local market leaders, okay? So here are some questions that, GoCommerce people answered, okay? How is GoCommerce going to help brands maximize their sales potential? With GoCommerce, we help brands scale fast in an increasingly omni-channel e-commerce world. The goal of many brands today is to translate their success in the offline marketplace to online, di ba? Yun nga, di ba kasi sinabi na natin pa ulit-ulit, nowadays, you have to have online presence, di ka? Pag wala ka online, hindi ka makikita nowadays kasi nga, di ba? Hindi na pinupuntahan ang physical stores. Pero ngayon, bukas na ang marami, right? Pero ano pa rin talaga, e-commerce is still thriving, right? So, many are overwhelmed with how complex and fast-paced e-commerce is, which is even multiplied by the growing number of platforms that brands need to be present in, on top of their own web stores, okay? This is where GoCommerce comes in, di ba? Sabi nila, ang GoCommerce is an omni-channel e-commerce growth partner, kapartner sila ng mga brands, and they make their goal is to make them market leaders in their respective categories in the online space, okay? Hello there, Miss Cynthia Buste. Good morning. Good morning to you and good morning daw sa lahat ng ating viewers. Thank you, Cynthia. Thank you for watching. Pasensya na ng absent ako ng mga ilang araw dahil sa aking physical concerns, medical concerns, but I'm fine. I'm here now and hoping everybody is having a good week. All right. So anyway, going back to the GoCommerce premise, okay? Sabi nila, we can do, what they want to do is to partner with brands to make their goal, to make the market leaders in their respective categories. Na-miss ko rin kayo, Miss Cynthia. Thank you. Andito pa rin, God's grace. Okay, we're here. Okay? So, they can do this because of their vast experience and their more omni-channel technology, which enables them to efficiently manage content, orders, and inventories among many others. Okay? Ito yung picture na yan, oh. Nandiyan ba sa akin? Ayan, oh. Efficient online order fulfillment for this holiday season. Parang nga kasi ang dami na nag-order, right? So, thank you for the hearts. I love you too. Jake, hello. Hi, Jake. Good morning, Jake, my dear. Thank you, thank you. So anyway, so yun nga. So go commerce na to helps facilitate that. Yung fulfillment ng mga orders tong panahon ng holiday, mas mapabilis ang inventaryo. They can do that because of their vast experience and their omni-channel technology, which enables them to efficiently manage content, orders, and inventories, among others. As the e-commerce growth partner, they manage the brand's total online business from store creation to web store development, operations, performance marketing, fulfillment, and logistics. We are a true end-to-end partner that enables brands to have the unfair advantage. They need to be number one. Hello there. Okay, that's right. Hello there, Miss Rochelle, Miss Hughes, nakalagay dyan. This is hello there, sugary sweet. This is my dear sugar, my colleague in the ESL industry. Exactly. A lot of the orders right now, right? If you notice, yung sa mga in-order natin from online, like in Lazada or Shopee or even Amazon or Taobao or wherever, medyo ang lead time nila ngayon ay mahaba na. Ngayon, because it's really, really, everything's already jam-packed and bogging down because of the bulk of the orders. At the same time nga, yung mga ibang ports sarado pa. Nakatenga doon yung shipment or yung mga, yung nga, yung sa, what do you call this? In the warehouses. So, delayed yung mga nagpa door to door or something or by sea or whatever, by land, by air. You expect a delay already, okay? So, this Go Commerce is supposed to facilitate that and help. Go Commerce has two verticals, all right? Go Commerce Brands and Ship Go, okay? Go Commerce Brands entices customers to order online, and Ship Go fulfills the demand to customers through an order fulfillment automation solution, okay? Ang Ship Go naman, yan ang kanilang isa pang brand. Tens of thousands of five-star, okay, actual consumer feedback in Lazada and Shopee. Okay, mapapansin niyo yan. Sa Lazada and Shopee, they talk about great order fulfillment experiences as of June 2021 for e-commerce online orders. Ito ay through ShipGo. Ito yung mga nafa-facilitate ng tamang oras and walang masyadong delay. Go Commerce offers fast, reliable, and cost-effective order fulfillment automation for B2C commerce. I know. The impatient customers blame the delivery staff. It is not, well, in some cases, nga, yan na nga, depende rin sa inyong partner carrier or courier, not carrier, courier, right? Because some of them are efficient, some of them are inefficient, some of them were notorious. I remember a year ago or a half when Ninja Van was cited because of delivering wrong merchandise, diba? I don't know if this happened to you, but me, I've been a victim so much of fake news, fake news items because as my son is always telling me, Mommy, stop ordering or buying things that you see on Facebook because a lot of those fake posters, whatever resellers are there. And true enough, I have received and ordered stuff that didn't turn out to be what I ordered, right? Pero yung Ninja Van, naalala ko because last year or a year and a half ago, pagbukas yung naka-receive ng package, it was bato. Inside of it was bato. It was rocks. So ang nangyari pala doon, some of those mga riders are not legit riders. They steal the packages, okay? Nire-repack nila yon. Tapos, di ba? Some of these people are actually online being fake resellers. They're just stealing the money. Yes, 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 sugar, the liniments with no brands, right? Very good. But anyway, so yeah, so those are the things. Go Commerce through ShipGo facilitates timely deliveries and fulfillment, okay, of the orders. ShipGo e-commerce fulfillment finds solutions to connect stores to Go Commerce software. The fulfillment center then safely stores the inventory and quickly picks, packs, and ships when a customer orders. So itong Go Commerce, okay? Ang system nila, the system enables retailers and brands to grow on the backs of giants by delivering speed to scale capabilities and creating a spokesman experience for their brands. All right. Why why should you switch to e-commerce to Go Commerce? And how is ShipGo going to help the SME scale faster? Right, the small businessman. Go Commerce's competitive advantage is its ecosystem of technology and services that enables brands to easily manage omni-channel, performance marketing, and order fulfillment. Okay? Ang ShipGo po, all right, pakita natin. No? Let me just show you. Okay, I'm gonna do this. Okay, I'm gonna do this again online. Bear with me, please. Okay. Well, just to show you their operations, okay, what they do, how they help. Okay. Bear with me. So sorry. All right, because I'm doing this real time. All right, I'm gonna show you the operational procedures that ShipGo and GoCommerce are doing. There you go. Okay, there you are. Okay, right there. See, that's what they're doing in their operations. Okay. ShipGo is the easy order fulfillment automation platform of GoCommerce. Okay, it works in three simple steps. First, okay, ShipGo, okay, links with an online web store. Okay, they link, okay, with an online web store, so they connect, they collaborate. Okay, they link, they put their links with an online web store inside platforms like Shopee or Lazada, or with a brand's own website in a few clicks within 15 minutes. Next, okay, the brand sends to us their inventory, which we safely secure. Lastly, if there is an online order, they will automatically be notified to pick, pack, and ship the items to the customers without errors. So they're parang a drop shipper too, right? There's a, the drop shipping business is also good, wherein you take the orders, you're the middleman for that, and facilitate everything para wag na silang napapagod, right? So yeah, speaking of social commerce, using top social media platforms to promote brands and drive sales. This is what's important, okay? Go Commerce utilizes the most recent social media platforms and tools to ensure that the company's clients are aware of them, thereby increasing traffic to their stores and persuading people to buy from them, okay? Uh, oh, okay. Of course, I'd like to also have do a shout out for Yuji. Hello, Yuji. Thank you for watching. I almost said thank you for watching, Teacher Jay. Yuji's not my student. Okay, he's the son of my dear sugar. Okay, hello there, Yuji. Thank you for listening, and thank you for watching. All right, and okay, so we're saying that of course social media platforms are very useful, and they can work hand in hand with GoCommerce, and also in platform marketing. GoCommerce facilitates and enables brands to stand out and reach out to target buyers with marketplaces. Okay. What about chat commerce? Okay. Nowadays, right? Uh, people chat using Messenger, Line, WhatsApp, Viber. Customer experience specialists that drive sales, satisfaction, and resolve negative experiences. Go Commerce understands the psychology of why and how people buy online. In addition to technology, okay, Go Commerce helps create the right buying experience for specific target customers by conducting extensive research and being data driven, especially during the holiday season, okay? And of course, uh, live stream programs such as this or anything, when you live stream stuff, you do events also to market your brands, okay? Live streams to attract followers, create excitement, and drive sales. So this is what they also can do and help, all right? Currently, ShipGo only serves large brands in the Philippines such as Unilever, NutriAsia, Anchor, Omega Houseware, among many, but they're soon launching an online platform that will open for most all SMEs. When a solopreneur or an SME owner creates an account in their platform, he or she is automatically he or she automatically gains the capabilities of large corporations because of their SME friendly but scalable storage solutions, order fulfillment, and services. So Go Commerce also provides brands with three options for same day delivery, same day shipping, and next day shipping. It sets Go Commerce apart from growing network of modern fulfillment centers that allow businesses to deliver orders the same day or the next day. Same day delivery is currently only available in Metro Manila, but it will be expanded to Metro Cebu and Metro Davao soon. Okay, so that's our take on this issue about fulfilling orders for the holidays. Okay, GoCommerce helps brands grow with efficient online order fulfillment this holiday season. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so now we move it. We move this picture so I can talk about other things. All right. Uh huh. All right. Okay. We talk about agriculture. All right. In the Philippines and how. Okay. This my topic is about the 11th hour, gender inclusive resilience building in agricultural sector. Aha. We now talk about gender equality in agriculture. Oops, what am I doing? I'm moving myself. Hold on, excuse me. Hello there, Yuji. Are you enjoying? All right, there you go. Okay, let's talk about that. Excuse me. Um, okay, hold on. All right, okay. The 11th hour, gender inclusive resilience building in the agriculture sector. Okay, when we think of farmers, right? When we think of farmers, what do we think? We immediately think uh, it's an old man or a man, right? When we think of farmers, the first image that usually comes to mind is a middle-aged man who is transplanting seedlings to the field, right? Very little attention is given to women farmers because of the age-old traditions and stereotypes in farming, di ba? Na ano na, stereotype na talaga ang farmer ay lalaki. Around a quarter of the agricultural workforce in the Philippines are composed of women, ha? Alamin nyo lang na maraming babae. And they are often relegated to lighter tasks or worse and paid jobs in agriculture. Okay? In the last 5 years, there have been advances in terms of gender mainstreaming for National Adaptation Planning, or NAAP, in agriculture. However, it's taking some time to get implemented on the ground. Because of the worsening climate crisis, this is putting women in, actually, the worsening climate crisis is putting women more in agriculture. They're often wearing multiple hats at even greater risks. Di ba naman, truth be told, not for anything, ang mga babae talaga ay octopus. Parang ako, 'di ba? Octopus. Multitaskers tayong mga women eh. Really. I'm not for nothing but not for anything. It's true. Sino ba, 'di ba? Ang mami sa tahanan. My God. Multitasker ang mga nanay, right? Mami ka na, nanay ka pa. Ay, mami ka na, nanay ka pa. What do you call this? Wife, a mother, and then you're working too, because right now mommies also work, not just work from home also, but also working out on field. And when the kids are at school, they try to do something else to work. But see, that's the thing. Women wearing multiple hats is actually common nowadays at even greater risks. Okay, so as I'm talking about here, look at the nagpa-plant na babae, right? Um, I had there were the writer of this article had a chance to speak to a group of women farmers in a component city about their climate information. Okay, kanilang needs before the pandemic and before the closure of one of the country's biggest media outlets. The information and observations they gathered went beyond what they expected. This is where they realized that information may not be a primary problem. Changing their perception of their roles is a bigger issue that needed to be addressed. Okay? Itong sabi ng nagsulat ng article na to, umattend lang ako kapalit ng asawa ko. Okay? I attended the training on my husband's behalf, said one of the respondents. Kasi nga, misinformed or kulang sa information tong mga farmers na babae. So anyway, itong nagsalita sa interview, sabi niya, nagpalit lang siya ng, what do you call this? She substituted attendance in a meeting from her husband. So when I ask about their participation dun sa climate smart agricultural training, sinabi niya, ang tawag ba dun? Nag-proxy lang siya for her husband. Okay? This is where we had to ask the question, how can policies and supporting bodies help make them see that they are equally important players in this sector? Yung mga pagtatanim, no? There are several factors at play here. In the Philippines, women and girls usually participate in low-paying or worse, unpaid labor to fulfill less profitable harvesting jobs compared to traditionally heavy jobs performed by males in the field. Hindi ba unfair naman yan, right? It's not fair because they're being put to work but very underpaid. Ayan. Right? Very underpaid. Okay? In addition to this, there are very few enabling environments that put women at an advantage in agriculture in the Philippines. For example, okay, there are only about 10% women land title owners in the country. Women are mothers, teachers, caretakers, homemakers, among other things. They do a million things a day and probably know very well the ins and outs of their local agriculture context better than anyone else. Lalo na yun, siyempre, di ba, namamalengke, naglalahat. Nagpapakita ko nga itong picture. Pati si Lola nagtatanim. Hindi na bale. Okay na. Anyway, so yeah, what was I saying? Exactly, because I myself, I know that for a fact, right? Because we know how to multitask. When my students tell me, "What do you do?" and they say, "I'm just a housewife. I'm just a mother." I say, "You do not say that I'm just a housewife, because a housewife's work is never done, right? Right? There's just too much to do, right? Right? Sugar knows this for a fact. It's never done. Our work is never done, especially working moms who work already. Buti na lang now nga, there's work from home. What if you had to go somewhere to the office, then go back home, still do your housework, right? See, sobrang it's actually a 24/7 job to be a housewife and a mother and a working mom at the same time, right? Because you have no set hours, right? So we do a million things a day, and probably know very well regarding planting stuff and all those things too. Uh, you know, the writer of this article regarding agriculture, she said that she traveled all around the Philippines visiting agricultural offices, and she saw women farmers transacting business with technicians, getting seeds, paying for insurance, and all the important steps needed to prepare for a successful harvest. Kaya nga, multitaskers talaga ang mga nanay or mga babae, no? Okay? Um, the worsening climate does not increase the risk to farmers' livelihoods. Okay? It also increases the pressure on women to prepare better against disaster events. Ang pinaka-importante kasi is ma-inform ng tama, right? During disaster recovery, Women farmers often find their livelihoods taking a back seat as they have to take care of their families, manage health risks, and rebuild their lives. Okay, climate change is not the only thing that women in agriculture face. Hindi lang yan ang problema na hinaharap nila. In the process of building climate resilience, women became stewards of environmental protection, all right? Their work experience and culture help preserve ecosystem services, indigenous crops, and overall biodiversity. O, diba? Talaga naman. We still have a long way to go in recognizing the much important role of women in agriculture and climate resilience. We need more impactful and holistic policies in this sector. Despite having the Magna Carta for women, there are very few gender perspectives in agricultural policies, and they fail to bridge the gap in access to opportunities for women to develop appropriate skills to adapt to climate change. Okay? So, kailangan natin maging aware ito talaga na dapat din bigyan ng pansin at ng importansya or ng mas maraming tools to work with ang mga babae. No? Inviting women farmers and leaders and co-creating initiatives, not just information sharing, okay? Pero involve them, right? Include them in the mga meetings. This can open new perspectives in climate change and adaptation and mitigation. Investing in women in agriculture will not only improve smallholder livelihoods but also provide better spaces to instill risk reduction and resilient practices in the home. Kasi nga, dala-dala nila yung knowledge na nakukuha nila doon tsaka sa loob ng bahay. Alright? Very good. Okay, so that's my take on agriculture and women. Alright? Okay. Alright. What's next? Alright? Regarding, okay, the vaccine, okay, there is what are the chances of a made in the Philippines COVID vaccine? Okay, all right. This is in news sa Reuters to, what are the chances now of a vaccine being made in the Philippines, right? Well, new coronavirus variants highlight the need for countries to do their own research and development on COVID-19. Of course, that's what everybody's been doing the whole world, right? In fact, not right. Medicine already, it's another issue already that the medicine, the tablets are already made and formulated by some countries to help against COVID-19. Another shot. Okay, very good. Of course, absolutely. I'd like to welcome to the show Amber and Carrie. Hello there. Here's your Techie Tita Jaye online. Hello there, Amber and Carrie. Or Amber and Carrie children or adults, but it doesn't matter. Welcome to the show. Thank you very much for joining us today. Okay, we're now talking about the question, is the Philippines going to be able to develop a vaccine? What are the chances of a made in the Philippines vaccine? Well, okay, the Philippines is looking to work with its trading partners on this as vaccine demand is unlikely to wane anytime soon. Itong sinabi ni Alan Gepti, Assistant Secretary at the Department of Trade and Industry in an interview at the Reuters Next conference. The new COVID-19 variants highlight that we have to continue doing our respective research and development in this area because there is a truism that no one is safe unless everyone is safe. Yun na nga, hindi naman tayo nakapag-achieve ng herd immunity, right? So, and that's what we want to do, di ba? Vaccinate everyone. We're already on the third round of the shots. The booster shots are now being distributed. Yesterday at the mall here in Pampanga, 2 days ago, on the weekend, I think Sunday was it or Monday? But I saw children now are in the malls being vaccinated, right? Tinatapos na yan. Kasi dapat na yan, at this point in time, hindi na baling kung may registration or wala, whatever, just vaccinate the walk-ins already, right? But anyway, the Philippines is more than willing to work with other trading partners on the research and development of this vaccine, okay? Okay. As the world is battling the new Omicron variant, which has underscored the danger of low vaccination rates, in some emerging countries as their affluent counterparts move to give boosters to their population. Yun na nga eh. You know, the for the affluent countries are already doing booster shots in America, of course. Unang-una na sila. Sinabi ni Gepti that demand for vaccines would always be there, which is why we have to be concerned with the manufacturing aspects. Yeah, that's right. We should continually do clinical trials and try to also develop our own vaccine, right? While the Philippines struggled to secure vaccine supplies at the start of the pandemic, it has since built up its inventory through imports and donations. Truly, we have received handsome donations from all over the world. Thank God, for that. So it has since built up its inventory through imports and donations with a massive 3-day vaccination drive taking place everywhere. Okay, the Philippines does not currently manufacture any COVID-19 vaccines. The Philippines suffered among the worst COVID-19 outbreaks in Asia. Yun na nga, as I have been speaking about here, we've practically done what the longest lockdown in the world, right, for a country. But at the same time, oh, hello there. We'd like to welcome Abby, my Abby Dabby, my other colleague in the industry. Welcome to the show. Welcome to Buhay Online, Abby. We're just talking about Filipino developed vaccine just in case, right? So the Philippines has suffered the worst outbreaks, and sure enough, we have been supposedly doing all the right uh, safety protocols to fight against this virus, but to no avail. But I mean, for some reason, of course, the past month and a half has seen the decline of the infections here in the Philippines, which led to less stricter uh, protocols or lockdowns. We're not on a lockdown anymore. We're just semi-lockdown. We have alert levels here in the Philippines, and now it's less stricter. Like we said in the previous weeks, the children and the elderly are now allowed to go to the malls after being locked down in their homes for almost 2 years, right? So yes, welcoming my friends from the ESL industry, Sugar and Abby, to the show. Thank you so much. Thank you for being here. So anyway, so the Southeast Asian nation also wants the World Trade Organization to come up with concrete actions on both trade and public health issues. A trade response to the pandemic is on the radar of the world uh, of the WTO, which had to postpone its first meeting in 4 years due to the global alarm over Omicron. Right? Gepti said the Philippines has the capability to become involved in vaccine manufacturing, but there are issues that need to be addressed, such as enforcing trade rules and ensuring the smooth flow of raw materials for the vaccines. We have to take into account the supply chain and also the access to various raw materials. That is why, on the trade aspect, it is very important that the flow of these essential goods, the raw materials, among others, must not be hampered. Ayan talaga. Pwede naman tayo mag-develop, pero yun na nga, yun dyan yung, of course, kasali dyan yung gobyerno, the corruption, if yung mga raw materials, papatungan or whatever, it has to be examined. But as they said nga daw, the Philippines is capable in manufacturing a COVID vaccine. Well, all right. So let's hope that we see that in the next coming days or months. All right. So all of those things about the Philippines we just said. All right. Thank you very much for that. So still in connection to the Philippines. All right. Philippine star Evelyn Macarian. Okay, yesterday wrote something about uh, don't fall for scam to rig results. This is regarding elections, okay? Because COVID-19 are the issues every day in the Philippines and also election because it's a campaign season, okay? With the 2022 elections drawing near, okay, let me just change my background. This is done, okay? I just finished talking about this, all right? So si Lola na nagpa-planting rice is never fun. It's always fun for them. It's their livelihood. Okay, so Let's talk about rigging, all right? Here. Okay. Let me just. Um, okay. Don't fall for rigged results. This is regarding elections, all right? Let's talk about this. With the 2022 elections drawing closer and closer, the Commission on Elections, or COMELEC, reminded politicians not to fall for con artists whose modus operandi is to entice them with promises of sure victory. Okay, what was it that they were rigging before in the Philippines? Smartmatic, right? When it's like computerized. Okay, COMELEC spokesperson James Jimenez warned politicians not to believe those who claim they can manipulate the election system for a fee. All right. Ay, nako. True enough, I experienced this because, I'm friends with the Gonzaleses of Iloilo. Some years ago when we were campaigning for Doc Marigold Gonzales, who's the daughter of the former DOG, the Department of Justice Head Raul Gonzalez, may his soul rest in peace. We were campaigning, and then they were offered uh, for 100 for how many million was it? Was it 10 million or something? That they said that she will be, so that they can rig it and she will surely win, right? As a mayor of, she was trying to run for mayor of Iloilo. But anyway, of course, the family didn't believe that and didn't go for that because they wanted to, because they are honest people. So anyway, she didn't win because I'm not going to speak about that now. But anyway, the one that won, of course, was the one that's in exile now, uh, the former mayor of Iloilo. But anyway, that's another story altogether. So okay, let's talk about this. Okay, over the weekend, they said in this article, we have gotten a lot of reports of people trying to run a con, telling politicians that if they pay, they can win. This corruption in the Philippines for you, okay? We would like to remind everyone, the politicians especially, not to be misled into believing this is possible. This is not possible, okay? The scammers reportedly often introduce themselves as either someone with ties with the COMELEC or with the service provider or the Smartmatic thing, whatever, if they're going to use it for this one, for this time. The scammers would also often prey on candidates of single position races. They would offer the same deal that whoever wins, wins. Whoever loses gets a refund. You would think that something, happened, but nothing happened. They said that they'll never know that somebody fiddled with the results or rigged it. This is false, okay, people? This is the same kind of scam that is run on unsuspecting politicians since 2010, all right? Jimenez said that in the past they have conducted sting operations against these scammers in coordination with agents from the National Bureau of Investigation. Okay? The COMELEC Commissioner Rowena Guanzon advised lawyers of litigants to refrain. Sorry, my nose is itchy. From publicly expressing their opinions on cases that are still pending before the Commission and indirectly pressuring them. Will lawyers for litigants at COMELEC please shut up? When their cases are in court, all lawyers know they are not supposed to talk about it in media. What do they think the COMELEC is? This is ang sinabi ni Guanzon na, sa tweet niya kahapon. The COMELEC spokesman likewise supported the call of Commissioner Guanzon, appealing to petitioners and respondents to please respect the rule of pendente light during litigation, to refrain from speaking about the case and just let their pleadings do the talking for them. It is easier for everyone involved if there is some sobriety in this process. Excuse me. Pardon me. As of now, there is no deadline. Isipin nyo na lang, ha? Isipin nyo na lang. There is no deadline for a political aspirant to withdraw from the 2022 elections. Jimenez said that he asked candidates intending to back out not to prolong their withdrawal because there is no good to be done to the system or to the Filipino people by dragging things like that. True, like, at least the Bongo already withdrew from the presidential race as early as now. All right. This is not conducive to an orderly election, so we would hope candidates will understand that. Jimenez said that it would be better if they formally withdraw their candidacy since the COMELEC is already making preparations for the May 9 national and local elections. Okay? So again, please don't fall prey to those parang fixers, right? That's not true. They cannot do that. Hopefully, right? Okay, very good. Okay, so I'm gonna remove this topic right from my head. Totally goodbye. Okay, so what do we still have on our plate? Uh, People are asking about the COVID variant. Okay, we'll just do that tomorrow. For the children who are listening, okay, let's do my TikTok news for today because we have a few minutes. All right. Okay, what is this about? All right. Well, okay. There was somebody text me and also text me to ask about how people make money on TikTok or other social media. But here's how many social media followers you need to make. Okay, how many social media followers do you need to make $100,000? Kasi nga, diba, the monetization for these, like in YouTube or Facebook, it's paid in dollars, right? So, how many social media followers do you need to make $100,000? Okay. This in the picture are TikTok influencers Florine Vitan and Alicia Lanza. They perform a video for their social network TikTok in the Deaf House, a TikTok influencers incubator in Milan. Okay, social media influencers can make big money on platforms such as TikTok, YouTube, and Instagram. All right, but it all depends on followers and views. Of course, we know that. While big stars like Dwayne The Rock Johnson, Kylie Jenner, and soccer star Cristiano Ronaldo will each have well over 200 million followers on Instagram alone, can pull in more than $1 million per post. Can you believe that? $1 million per post. My God. According to the Instagram analytics tool company Hopper HQ, everyday influencers don't need as many followers as you may think to make some cash. If you have regular followers talaga, you can make so much money. According to a new social salary calculator from music licensing platform Lickd.com, lickd.co. Here's how many followers you need on YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok to generate 100,000 in earnings. Okay, so listen up. Okay, to calculate these estimates, Lickd.co use data from influencer marketing hubs like YouTube Money Calculator, Creator Agency 76's Influencer Pricing Report, and influencer branding platform Social Publi's blog post. Okay, so these are how many you need. On YouTube, according to the calculator, you need a minimum of 1,000 YouTube subscribers and about 24 million yearly views to generate $100,000. 1,000 YouTube subscribers and about 24 million yearly views to generate $100,000. In order to make money on YouTube, you need to be enrolled in YouTube's partner program, the YPP, which allows you to make money through ads on your videos. To join YPP, an influencer needs at least 1,000 subscribers, accumulated more than 4,000 valid public watch hours in the last 12 months, and have a linked AdSense account according to YouTube. Okay? Influencer Marketing Hub YouTube calculator estimates that the average YouTuber generates $7.60 per 1,000 views with 45% of that revenue going to Google. Ang laki, no? Ang laki yung cut. Instagram naman, you need a minimum of 5,000. Mas mataas ang ante nito. You need a minimum of 5,000 Instagram followers and 308 sponsored posts a year to generate $100,000. Again, 5,000 Instagram followers and 308 sponsored ads to generate 100,000. The ante is higher. That may be easier than you think. Really? A recent HBO documentary showed how everyday people can manipulate Instagram and other platforms to become famous online influencers. An influencer with over 1 million followers can reportedly make more than $250,000 per post from brands. To make money on Instagram, switch your account to a professional account and select business. Okay, we have a few minutes. Okay, TikTok. All right. TikTok, you need a minimum of 10,000 TikTok subscribers and over 270 million views a year to generate $100,000. TikTok, like YouTube, has a partnership program called the TikTok Creator Fund. To be eligible, creators need to be based in either the US, UK, France, Germany, Spain, or Italy, o hindi nakasali Pilipinas dito, be at least 18 years old and have at least 100,000 followers and at least 100,000 video views in the last 30 days. The account also has to be aligned with TikTok's community guidelines and terms of services. All right? So yan ang how to make money, how to make $100,000 sa YouTube. So YouTube, 1,000 YouTube subscribers and 24 million yearly views to generate 100,000. So Instagram, 5,000 Instagram followers and 308 sponsored posts a year to generate 100,000. And on TikTok, 10,000 TikTok subscribers and over 270 million views a year to generate 100,000. Okay? To find out how much money your followers can get you on various social media platforms, you can use lickd.co's calculator or lickd.co, the calculator. Okay? All right. And on that note, okay, that ends our issues for today. All right. We will talk about more stuff tomorrow. All right. As we go through life online or buhay online, as the Filipinos would say, buhay online. All right. I'd like to greet Maricel Del Coro. Happy birthday today. And Mama Mary, right? Whatever holiday it is in the Catholic or Christian faith. And thank you so much for our friends who are here today. Cynthia Buste, Jake Alizar, my regulars, Angelica Paz, the Lacap family, Tita Agnes, and Tita Heidi, and sila Dax who are watching, and the people from Aray, and also Batangas now. And happy birthday to my auntie also, Tita Chitang, who's celebrating her birthday today too in heaven. We will have a get together at the home of my cousin Marilu Bautista tonight. See you guys later. And the caterer of that event is my partner, my good cook partner. He's a good cook. People hire him to cook for parties in their houses. So kung dito sa Pampanga, kung gusto niyo po ng masarap na pagkain, nakapampangan, and other Filipino dishes, my partner Jenny is a very good cook. Thank you so much for joining me today. And as I always say, please, at the end of the day, 3 things should remain in our lives. And that's faith, which is pananampalataya, hope, pag-asa, and love for everyone. Faith, hope, and love, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much. Have a good day, everyone. Have a good morning and good evening. Thank you.
Inyong natunghayan at napakinggan ang mga makabagong pamamaraan sa mundo ng online sa pamamagitan pa rin ng Broad Streamcast Communicators. Hanggang sa muli, maraming salamat po.